Have you ever noticed how the weather can change from day to day? One day it's sunny and warm, the next day it's cloudy and rainy. That's weather. Now imagine these changes happening over many years, even centuries. That's climate change, a long-term shift in global weather patterns. Think of it like this: weather is like your mood, changing quickly. Climate is like your personality, developing over a lifetime. Just like our planet has experienced ice ages and warm periods over millions of years, Earth's climate is not static. However, the current rate of change is alarming. We know our planet is warming at an unprecedented rate. This warming is primarily driven by human activities, causing a cascade of effects from melting ice caps to more extreme weather events. Understanding climate change is crucial for our future, and together, we can take action to protect our planet. Earth has a natural system for regulating its temperature, much like a thermostat in your home. The atmosphere acts like a blanket, trapping some of the sun's heat to keep the planet warm enough for life. This process is called the greenhouse effect. Certain gases in the atmosphere, like carbon dioxide, methane, and water vapor, act like the glass walls of a greenhouse, allowing sunlight in but trapping some of the heat. For centuries, this natural greenhouse effect kept Earth's temperature just right. However, human activities, particularly since the Industrial Revolution, have significantly increased the concentration of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Burning fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas for energy releases carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. Deforestation, the clearing of forests for agriculture, logging, and urbanization, worsens the problem. Trees play a vital role in absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, acting as natural carbon sinks. When we cut down forests, we not only release the stored carbon but also reduce our planet's ability to absorb future emissions. The increase in greenhouse gas emissions has led to a rise in global temperatures, causing a ripple effect across the planet. One of the most visible consequences is the melting of glaciers and ice caps in polar regions and mountain ranges. As these massive ice formations melt at an accelerated rate, they contribute to rising sea levels, threatening coastal communities and ecosystems. Rising temperatures also disrupt weather patterns, leading to more frequent and intense heat waves, droughts, floods, and storms. These extreme weather events can devastate crops, displace populations, and strain infrastructure. The impacts on biodiversity are equally alarming. As temperatures rise and weather patterns shift, many plant and animal species struggle to adapt, leading to habitat loss and extinction. The consequences of climate change extend to human health as well. Heat waves pose significant risks to vulnerable populations, and the spread of vector-borne diseases like malaria and dengue fever is likely to increase as warmer temperatures expand the range of disease-carrying insects. Addressing climate change requires a collective effort from individuals, governments, and industries worldwide. The scientific consensus is clear. We must act now to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and mitigate the worst impacts of climate change. The good news is that we have the knowledge and tools to make a difference. Transitioning to a low-carbon economy is paramount. This shift involves embracing renewable energy sources like solar, wind, hydro, and geothermal power. These clean energy alternatives provide electricity and heat without releasing greenhouse gases, reducing our reliance on fossil fuels. Energy efficiency is another crucial aspect of the solution. By improving energy efficiency in our homes, buildings, and transportation systems, we can reduce energy consumption and lower emissions. From energy-efficient appliances to fuel-efficient vehicles, every step towards conservation counts. Section 5. Powering our future clean energy for a healthy planet. Imagine a world where the electricity that powers our homes and cities comes from the sun, wind, and water-clean renewable sources that don't pollute our air or warm our planet. This is the promise of renewable energy, and it's a future within our reach. Solar panels convert sunlight directly into electricity, harnessing the power of the sun to light our homes and power our devices. Wind turbines capture the kinetic energy of the wind, transforming it into electricity that flows through our power grids. Hydropower utilizes the natural flow of water to generate electricity, providing a reliable and sustainable energy source. Geothermal energy taps into the Earth's internal heat, using steam to power turbines and generate electricity. These renewable energy sources offer a viable alternative to fossil fuels, allowing us to power our world without compromising the health of our planet. Section 6. Reviving Earth's lungs, the power of trees. Trees are nature's superheroes when it comes to combating climate change. Through photosynthesis, they absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, storing the carbon in their wood, leaves, and roots. Forests act as vast carbon sinks, playing a vital role in regulating Earth's climate. Deforestation, however, has significantly reduced the planet's forest cover, releasing stored carbon into the atmosphere and diminishing our capacity to absorb future emissions. Reforestation, the process of planting trees in areas that have been deforested, is crucial for restoring these vital carbon sinks. By planting trees and restoring degraded forests, we can enhance carbon sequestration, improve air quality, and protect biodiversity. Reforestation efforts also provide economic opportunities for local communities and contribute to the overall health and well-being of our planet. Section 7. From policies to personal choices, many hands make light work. Addressing climate change requires a multifaceted approach, involving actions at the individual, community, national, and international levels. Governments play a crucial role in enacting policies that promote clean energy, energy efficiency, and sustainable practices. These policies can include carbon pricing mechanisms, renewable energy incentives, and regulations on greenhouse gas emissions. International agreements, such as the Paris Agreement, provide a framework for global cooperation on climate action. By setting targets for emissions reductions and providing financial and technological support to developing countries, these agreements aim to limit global warming and mitigate the worst impacts of climate change. While government policies are essential, individual actions are equally important. By making conscious choices in our daily lives, we can collectively make a significant impact. Reducing our carbon footprint can involve simple yet impactful actions, such as using public transportation, biking, or walking instead of driving alone. Section 8. Success Stories, a beacon of hope. Amidst the challenges of climate change, inspiring success stories from around the world demonstrate the power of human ingenuity and collective action. In many countries, the transition to renewable energy is well underway. Denmark, for example, now generates over 40% of its electricity from wind power, a testament to its commitment to clean energy. Costa Rica has set ambitious goals for decarbonization, aiming to become a carbon-neutral country by 2050. Through investments in renewable energy, reforestation, and sustainable transportation, Costa Rica is demonstrating that a green and prosperous future is within reach. These success stories highlight the potential for positive change and provide a roadmap for other nations and communities to follow. By sharing best practices, collaborating on innovative solutions, and supporting each other's efforts, we can accelerate the transition to a sustainable and resilient future. Section 9. The future is in our hands. The future of our planet hangs in the balance, but it's not a time for despair, it's a time for action. We have the knowledge, the tools, and the collective power to address climate change and create a sustainable future for generations to come. By embracing clean energy, investing in energy efficiency, protecting our forests, and making conscious choices in our daily lives, we can reduce our impact on the planet and create a healthier, more sustainable world. Section 10. Explore, learn, and act. The more we understand about climate change, the more empowered we are to take action. There are countless resources available to deepen your knowledge, from books and documentaries to scientific journals and online platforms. Explore these resources, ask questions, and engage in informed discussions about climate change with your friends, family, and community. Connect with organizations and initiatives working on climate action in your local area. Volunteer your time, participate in events, and use your voice to advocate for change. Every action, no matter how small, contributes to a larger movement for a sustainable future. Section 11. Our cosmic duty. As inhabitants of this pale blue dot, we have a responsibility to protect our planet, not just for ourselves but for all life that shares this remarkable world. The challenges of climate change may seem daunting, but they are not insurmountable. By embracing our role as stewards of Earth, we can create a future where both humanity and nature thrive. Remember, the future is not something that happens to us, it's something we create. Let us choose to create a future where clean air, clean water, and a stable climate are not distant dreams but the reality we pass on to generations to come. The time for action is now.